Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25
What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a great day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. Oh my God. Today was leg day for me, and today was a very, 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 very brutal leg day for me today, baby. Listen, I have put a new meaning to ass to grass, okay? I have put a whole new meaning to ass to grass. It was a great leg day. I can't complain. I got through it, and I'm not injured, and so that's always a blessing. What else? And so I get to enjoy my cheat meal after we get through with this live. Listen, I don't know what we're gonna be here talking about, but like I know for sure we're gonna do like hot topics. I know some of everybody's business, but it's something really that I really want to talk about, and I really want to. I don't know if I want to drop the link for it because I feel like when I drop the link, sometimes y'all be misbehaving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like instead of just us coming up here and enjoying what we got to talk about, it's always somebody trying to address somebody or trying to check somebody or whatever. And I just don't got time for that. I just want us to come up here and have fun and let's just talk and, talk about what we talking about instead of somebody always trying. I just feel like sometimes when I drop the link, every time I drop it, it's always something confrontational, and it doesn't have to be that. I feel like we're adults. Everything doesn't have to be confrontational. Everybody's going to agree. Everybody's not going to agree on everything. It doesn't mean that you get what I'm saying? I just feel like that different life experiences make people see things a different way, but everything doesn't have to be so confrontational, okay? But for sure, we are going to talk about the Real House of Atlanta reunion and the first look that they dropped, and then they took it back. You know what I'm saying? They were some Indian givers. They gave us the first look over on Bravo, and then they took it back. But when they took it back, they forgot that it was still on Twitter. So I watched that. It's not giving Real Housewives of Atlanta, old school Atlanta. It was just a sneak peek, though. It was just a little filler to give us some stuff that, that we had going on. So we got to talk about that. And we're going to talk about some more stuff, probably revolving around the Bravo universe. It just depends on how I feel. Because, listen, I'm telling you, I've been having my ear to the ground, and I know some of everybody's business. But it's something in particular that I saw that I want to talk about because the girls think that they be slick and they don't be slick. And I want to know whose side y'all really on. I can see it from both sides, but I just want to know whose side y'all really on. But before we get started, let's see y'all in here. But before we get started, shout out to Mini Golden Noodle Max. He sent me a super chat the other day on the pre-record. Let me see. And I told him that I will pull it up today, okay? So he sent me a super chat, and it said, who the hell is this? Notifying me at 8 o'clock in the morning, crack of dawn in, and I'm yawning. Wipe the cold of my eyes. See who's notifying me and why. It's my nigga Gabor. Not Gabor, okay? Y'all must be from New York. Rosie Posey and Minnie Golden Max Noodle, y'all must be from New York because only people from New York wear Biggie like that. Because, people from New York think that Biggie the best rapper that ever lived, and that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm just saying. Thank you for the super chat, Golden Max Noodle. I appreciate it. And thank you for the super chat, Rosie Posey. She said, couldn't wait for you to come down to these YouTube streets. You knew I was coming. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, Minnie Golden Max Noodle. He said, will not be outdone by my wife. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Monique King, thank you for the super chat. She said, 7 hours till we come. No, we won't. I promise you that. Thank you for the super chat. Jamil, thank you for the super chat. He say, yes, Danita, you better check the licenses and all. Yes, baby, we got to talk about it, okay? Let's see. Let me go to the top. Glow Pedal, what's good? Miso Joy, Desiree, what's good? I'll have something to watch while I do my meal prep for the week. Oh my God, I did it Friday night, and it took everything in me to get through with it, but I got it done, God. Delisha Dismuke, what's good? Hey, baby, YDKL, what's good? Minnie Golden Noodle, what's good? Print Fiaz. Clara Harris, what's good? Dalika Everett, what's good? Rosie Posey, I am Enlightened Soldier. Apple Charm. Shelves, what's good? Nene, what's good? Magdalene Lamar, Aries Diva, Crystal Brown, Jamaica Sweet, Talise Hickman, what's good? Milagro, DeMelo React, what's good? The Mellow React, do you have a YouTube channel? The Mellow React sounds like a person with a page. Let me know so I can follow you. Shauna Dillard, what's good? Nacho Twins Mama, Lee Jugs, what's good? Adama J. Antoinette Sanders, what's good? Miss C, what's good? True Blue, what's good? Rob J, what's good? Dragon on a good Sunday, I'm here for it. L'Oreal, what's good? Heaven Sit, what's good? Oh, thank you. Chelsea B, Nacho Twins Mama, Ashley, what's good? Thank you for that. You already done. Baby, yes, we go. I like to be at the gym when ain't nobody there. I like to be at the gym with nobody there so I can superset and get through with the machines. You know, I have a crew that be in there that be up there early like me. Shh, what's good? Caleb Baylor, what's good? Slim the Barb, what's good? Nacho Twins Mama, what's good? Mary James, drop the link. True Blue. Adama J, what's good? The Original Goddess, what's good? GG Christian, what's good? YDKL, A Baby, the Adama J, let's see. Dina, what's good? Happy Sunday. And y'all, if y'all watch Big Brother, Dina does reviews. Follow Dina. Her name is just the way that it is on the chat, on the screen. Key Stay Splashing, what's good? Butterfly, yo, what's good? Let me see, did I get everybody? B. Angie, what's good? Jerry, what's good? These lives on Sundays are for the sinners like Gabor. The rest of us are in church. Well, you here, baby, so you can't be in church. You here, baby, so you can't be in church. Antoinette Sanders, what's good? Jess Coco, Satra Del Rey, what's good? I think that's what they say. Helen Valentine, Courtney Robinson, what's good? Okay, so what we gonna talk about? Okay, so we have the first look for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Okay, now Shamil was on Watch What Happens Live this past Sunday, I believe that it was, and Andy asked, you know, Andy always got a shady question on Watch What Happens Live, and he asked who was underwhelmingly dressed at the reunion. And she said that it was Angela. Now, I'm looking at the girls, and I'm not seeing Angela. Now, let me move this over a little bit so we can really see what's going on, okay? So, from what we see with the girls now, let me see if I can make it bigger, okay? Now, I will say on this couch over here, Shamil ate the girls up. Okay? She ate the girls up. It's given. We live in a $9 million home. That's what it's given. It's giving Princess of the Queen of Zamunda. You know, it's giving everything. I wish Shamil had a little bit more weave in her head. Last year she got the outfit right and the hair was just right. I saw the video that they did with this. Shamil, she should have had a couple of more bundles in there. And Portia, let me tell you something. You don't know how to. The thing with you, Portia, is that Portia be so into the beats with the girls on the show that she don't know how to sell her product. I remember when Sonya Richards had a reality show before she was ever a housewife. Sonya Richards had a reality show where she treated her sister like the motherfucking dirt under your motherfucking fingernails. Do you hear me? She treated her sister like dirt. It was on WeTV. But her sister, her sister ended up doing hair and she had a weave line. And in 2012, after Sonya Richards had her abortion so she could run into the Olympics, after she had her abortion, she had all of the it girls in track and field wearing her sister's weave. You know what I'm saying? Whether she was beefing with them or not, they had Sonya Richards' sister's weave in their head. The girls from Jamaica, the girls from the United States, the girls from Great Britain, right? There was great marketing that she did, right? But Portia, these girls, every girl on the set, if they got weave in their head, they should have had Go Naked hair in their head. Every girl on set, if they got weave in their head, it should have been Go Naked hair. It should have been Go Naked hair. Okay? Shamil, you look good. Okay, Michelle? No, ma'am. I don't like it. Kelly, you look all right. We're going to talk about you a little bit later. You look all right, Kelly. Let me zoom in on you. Let me zoom in on you. I mean, I will say this though. You don't look like what you're going through. You don't look like you living in another cast member house. You don't give me that. You don't give me that you living in another cast member house, but you look all right. You look much better than last year. But you always, this is another thing too. I can tell the Shamil about your outfit because Your outfit is almost like Shamil's outfit a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all the type of best friends that I don't like to see. I don't need to know that y'all best friends. I don't need to know that y'all best friends. I don't need y'all always trying to give twinsies a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Shamil got the over-exaggerated collar. Here you go with something exaggerated. You get what I'm saying? Let her shine on her own. Let her shine on her own. You got the hair right this time. You got it right this time. Last year you looked a mess, but this year you look good. Pinky, is the hair pink? I'm gonna look colorblind. Is the hair pink or is it gray? Pinky, I don't like it. Pinky, I don't like it. I don't, but you're pregnant, so I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it. Okay? Now let's see on the other end of the couch. Let's see on the other end of the couch. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you lied. You lied, Shamil. Shamil, you lied. You said to Angela, no. Phaedra look a mess. Phaedra look dead, baby. They said she eat dead people, baby. Phaedra over there looking like she's getting ready to get buried, baby. Ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Drew, is that go naked in your hair? Okay, Angela, I don't like the weave. I don't like the Rapunzel. Portia, I don't like the Rapunzel. And Portia, shout out to Rodney DeVoice, because after Rodney said it, I start to see it. Portia veneers are so big, she have to keep sucking them in to keep it from falling out of her mouth. She have to keep, I'm telling you, they only showed us 7 minutes. If y'all watched it, if y'all caught it early, you know, you got to catch stuff early nowadays. If you caught Portia within the first 7 minutes, she sucked those teeth in about 5 times for real. You can see her literally sucking the teeth in, like she was sucking the teeth in. She was sucking the teeth in. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm not gonna lie to you. Put a 7 in the chat if you saw Portia. Put a 7 in the chat if you saw Portia sucking them teeth in. She was sucking those teeth in, baby. Okay? Angela don't look the worst on the stage. I would say Pinky. I'm not gonna give it to Pinky. Pinky, I like Pinky. She don't look bad. She just look. Portia, I don't like this. For you to be sitting first chair. But based off the outfit, Shamil needs to be sitting first. Angela, I don't like the weave. The weave look busted. It look like a wig. It ain't falling right. Ain't nothing about it is right. Portia, you are too seasoned to have that in your head. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is definitely the worst end of the couch. This is definitely the worst. Drew, I will say this though, from the girls on this couch, Drew look good. Drew look good. Dina sent me a video of Anaya with Drew. I guess the visitation officer was there. She lost custody of him. But her and Anaya was doing the TikTok and Drew ass ain't set in yet. It's still like a little blocky. It's still a botch. It still look like a square. So it didn't set in yet. But with that face, with her face hard and her body, she gonna give Portia a run for her money. She about to, you know, she about to give Portia a work for her money. But this is the worst couch, period. Drew is representing from this couch over here. Drew is representing Angela. I don't like it, baby. I like you, but I don't like this. I'm being honest with you. Portia, I don't like this at all. Portia, you are too seasoned for this. You are too seasoned for this. Okay, now let me look back at Pinky again. Let me see let me squint my eye over here on Pinky. Pinky, you look all right. Shamia, Dina, we're gonna have to get them standing up. We're gonna have to get them standing up. Damn, Pinky, that's a big girl, baby. That's a big girl. And then you got the nerve to have shoulder pads on the motherfucker. I'm saying when you wild, you ain't gotta do the shoulder pads, baby. Leave the shoulder pads. You know what I'm saying? All the ruffles and stuff on the arm. You ain't gotta do all that when you a little wild mama or papa, whatever you like to be called. Okay. So what happened? Oh, I got super chats. Let me read this. Give me a. Good boy, you just don't like a phony pony. A phony pony. What that mean? What that mean, phony pony? Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He said it's Agor, aka Big Pink, aka Big Angie Energy. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, meeting Go to. He said we from and in Miami. But when I met Rosie, I asked her if Tupac or Biggie. She passed, and then she said Biggie. We've been together ever since. Biggie out of Tupac and Biggie? I don't believe that now. I don't believe that now. Y'all from Miami. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, happy Sunday. What the people say in my quiet voice, the first look wasn't supposed to be dropped today. Somebody messed up in HQ. Kelly chopped like always. No, she not chopped. She not chopped. She got to be top 3 on the stage. She got to be top 3 on the stage. No, we're going to be fair. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He say, now we talking about the chop shop. Oh, Lord's Day. Portia is best dressed. It's always Jerry. I'll stop it, baby. Jerry, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. She's not best dressed. Not this time, baby. Not this time. We gotta be honest. Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. He said, Kelly look luxe and size appropriate. She has fashionable updo. That shit's on anything coming out of Be More. That shit's on anything coming out of Be More. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He say, pregnant, how irresponsible. You can't afford the baby. Where is it, baby? Where's the baby gonna live at? Bad mothers of Atlanta. She can take care of the baby. She just can't run a business. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He say, Pinky looks like Mae West meets Miss Piggy minus the wealth. Oh, I can see Mae West. It's giving Madame. It's giving Madame. You know what I'm saying? It's giving Madame. Okay? So, Andy ended up saying, welcome to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7. So he said that this is season 7 when he first introduced him. They was like, no, wait a minute, this is season 17. And they was like, yeah, this is season 17, okay? He ended up asking the girls, well, he ended up asking K. Michelle and Pinky, did they get any advice from other wives about their first reunion? And K. Michelle said that she got advice from Phaedra. And he asked, what advice did you get from Phaedra? And she said that Phaedra told her to be herself and to speak how you feel. And so, you know, I got to thinking. I say, so Phaedra called you before the reunion and you ended up following Shamia after the reunion?
Now that's T-Boo.
Now that's T-Boo. That's T. Okay? So now I can kind of see K. Michelle jumping ship over there being with Phaedra. You probably wasn't going to jump ship with Portia, but you was going to jump ship when it came to Phaedra. We got to be fair. We got to be fair. She was going to up here jump ship with Phaedra. Okay? Andy ended up asking the girls what was the rent-free moment that lived in their head. Pinky said Kelly busting her ass when they was in Scotland. And then she got dragged. Okay? Shamia said a rent-free moment that lived in her head was Pinky Soul Train line at the skating rink. Okay? Andy ended up asking them what was the last text that you got from a fellow housewife that was there. Portia said that the last text that she got was from Drew. Drew ended up buying her some Henny mixed with cherry, I guess. I don't drink, so I don't really know what Henny mixed with cherry mean. I guess I'm assuming it was a cherry flavored Hennessy. Okay? Phaedra said that she got the last text that she got was either from Drew or Portia. Shamia said that the last text that she got from somebody on the set was Kelly. And Kelly asked her, was they good? And they shared a room and it was clean. Shamia's whack. Shamia's whack. It's whack. I just feel like that she's trying to make her and Kelly seem like this Thelma and Louise type friendship. Girl, we know you paying for her. We know you paying for her. And then I feel like that she tried to make it seem like they friendship goals. Girl, don't nobody want, no. No, baby. Okay? Andy ended up asking the girls, are they friendly with any other housewives? Okay? K. Michelle said, no, not yet. Okay? Pinky said that she's cool with Rula. Rula texts her. Now, I need some of Pinky to rub off on Rula a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember, Rula and Pinky said they was on Watch What Happens Live together. And Andy ended up having Rula first chair and Pinky was second chair. And by the end of the night, Andy ended up saying Pinky is a housewife. There is no way, to me, I feel like it was disrespectful for Andy to have Big Pink at the second chair and Rula at first chair, and Rula wasn't even really a full-time cast member like that. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't even a full-time cast member like that, so you're going to have a second too. But I'm glad that Pinky and Rula, you know, they was both first-time housewives. They exchanged numbers, and I'm glad they're cool, and I'm glad that Rula is friendly with the black girls. Okay? Shamia said that she hasn't became cool with any housewives of another franchise.
Loser!
Loser! Nobody wants to be friends with Shamia. Nobody wants to be friends with Shamia. Nobody. Nobody but Kelly. Nobody but Kelly. Okay? Kelly said that she's friends with Kiana, another
Loser!
Loser! Girl, that is something, baby. You are friends with a bitch that lost her peach? Girl, please. Girl, please. Why would I be friends with a girl that lost her peach? Girl, you ain't even in the club no more. Get her out of here. Get her out of here, girl. You only got a peach because the girl bust you upside your head. Okay? And she ended up FaceTiming her with K Michelle. You know, that's the ghetto shit over there. They'll be friends together, okay? Now, Drew said that she's friends with Luann. They talk about working with music together. My thing with Drew, you're not a real musical artist. Beyonce don't work with everybody. Beyonce don't work with everybody. Drew is over here working with Ray J. Drew is girl. You was over there trying to work with Candy. Drew is working with everybody. Luann, no. Are you really serious with your music career? Why are you working with Luann? At least Kim Zolciak had Tardy for the Party. You just can't work with. You need to be selective about who you're working with, mama. Luann, okay? Angela said that she cool with Stacey. Stacey, that's her girl. Phaedra said that she's cool with everybody. She done heard from everybody. She heard from Mary. I guess Andy didn't want to. I would have asked her how Mary was doing, baby, because you know Mary had suffered a loss earlier this year.
Are you okay? Mm-hmm.
Pray for her. Pray for her. Real talk. Pray for her. Pray for her. Okay? Portia said that before the Ultimate Girls Trip, she was cool with Giselle and Kyle, which is why Giselle was so adamant about the girls on Potomac flirting with Mauricio. Right? That's why she was so adamant. Leave that nigga alone. That's my good sis. That's her man. Okay? But she said after the Ultimate Girls Trip, all of the girls text a lot in the group chat. She said the group chat with the Real Housewives of Atlanta is dead. Andy said that the goal is to make the group chat popping by the end of the reunion. I don't know if that happened, by the way that, you know, this shit happened, okay? Andy ended up asking the girls who was they most surprised from in the group and why. Angela said that she was most surprised by Pinky. She said that the breeding session they had with each other was iconic. And she said that, you know, Pinky held her own. And I told y'all, Pinky held her own. Pinky held her own. She lost, but she got her one in there, baby. When she said, girl, what happened to your foreclosures? And she said, how much do you owe your foreclosures? Angela said, I don't owe them nothing. She said,
They took them from you, baby.
They took them from you, baby. They took them from you, baby. And she also get another point from me when she told that girl, bitch, I could have bought your foreclosed houses. Bitch, I could have bought your... Girl, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. She ate that. I fuck with Big Pink. I don't give a damn what y'all say, baby. I fuck with Big Pink. I love me some Big Pink. To me, Pinky was my favorite this season. Pinky was my absolute favorite housewife this season.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
She was my favorite. She held it down. She don't need to be at the end of the couch. I don't believe that she needs to be at the end of the couch. I don't. Shamia, by the way that Shamia is dressed, Shamia needs to be first seat. And then I will put Pinky. I gotta be honest. K Michelle gave us a lot of storyline with the leaky BBL. You know what I'm saying? She got voices and stuff in her head. Shamia needs to be first seat. K Michelle should be second seat, and then Pinky should be third seat. She should not be at the end of the couch. Okay? K Michelle said that she was most surprised by Phaedra. She said that she had some preconceived notions, okay, about Phaedra, and if she had preconceived notions about Phaedra, that means that she had them about Portia. Yes, baby. So she had them about Portia, okay? She said that Phaedra has helped her. Phaedra has listened to her and the voices that are in her head. She said that she helped her husband get his licenses. Right? She helped her husband get his licenses. Now remember, she stopped Candy from getting her licenses. Remember, see, baby, I've been here since day one. When Candy was trying to get her liquor license down there at the OLG before they shut down and Tar ran it into the ground. Remember that? Candy said that she had got word that Phaedra was calling, getting favors in from the people down there at the liquor licenses and stuff down there and telling them not to approve the licenses. Put a 9 in the chat if you remember it happened season 9 at the reunion. She called Phaedra out at the reunion, and Phaedra said, "Why do you think I'm so powerful? Why do you think I'm so powerful?" Yes, babe. Thank you, Dina. Yep, thank you, Disha. Thank you, YDK Prince. See, thank you, S-Lover. See, I love the people that's here from day one. Miller, we have to talk about let's talk about what's now, not what has been, but it ties into what has been. This is the receipt, Mo Walker. This is the receipt that she around here helping the man get his license, okay? She said that she helped her get her surgery for free. And she gonna talk about it later. But see, this is what I'm talking about, girl. You still getting more surgeries? You still getting more surgeries? I don't want to hear no more crying from you. I fucked myself up. I did it to myself. I don't want to hear no more crying from you, K. Michelle. If you go over there and lay on the table and get your ass done again. I don't want to hear no more crying from you. I don't. Satire D said, I live in ATL. Phaedra is that girl. She is connected. I'm pretty sure she is connected, baby. If you give head like they say she was giving, I'm pretty sure she got Atlanta on lock, baby. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, YDKL. She said, but what kind of license is she helping with? You know, he's supposed to be a doctor. So he's gonna probably have to pass like a Georgia bar. I mean, a Georgia doctor. You know, he's gonna have to get a license in Georgia. Okay. So that's all we got from the reunion. So far, what I see, I think that Shamia is best dressed by far. Next, I will probably give it to Drew. Then I will go with Kelly. I'm fair. Okay. What else did I see? Okay. Let me see. We're gonna stay over here on Atlanta. Well, we're real quick. I ended up seeing that. Where is the Ultimate Girls Trip? Where we at? So the Ultimate Girls Trip is coming up. And it seems like that they got Nene on the first episode. Where is it? I know I have it saved. Okay. I feel like they're using Nene. I got another super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He said that's the same play they did on season 6 when Nene and Phaedra called Portia before the reunion. Same script, different cast. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. Yes, they did. Thank you for the super chat, YDKL. She said, but what kind of license is she helping with? He's supposed to be a dentist. Get your eyes checked, Gabor. Them people not best dressed. Who is best dressed, baby? Who is best dressed? Baby, Portia own a weave company and she don't even got the best hairdo on the staff. $10 million business, wow. $10 million business, wow. Please. Come on, man, let's be serious. Now, let's be serious, Nigeria. It's Sunday. Let's be serious. It's the day of the Lord. Okay? So, it is being said that Nene Leakes will appear on the season premiere of The Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay? Now, is this the AI picture? Let me see. Well, I can't zoom into this. Is this the AI picture or did they take a picture with Nene? Because I seen Nene in person. Nene looks good. Nene looks damn good. I mean, she don't look like the Nene. Nene look like a little Nene mixed with Tamar Braxton-ish, right? But Nene looks good. And so this could be AI. This could be the real Nene, and she went and took this picture. But they said that she's supposed to be on the first episode, okay? According to Mr. Housewives, they say, well, she's coming. According to Bravo and Cocktails, Nene Leakes will appear within the first 10 minutes of the season premiere of The Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20. Okay? So we'll see. Okay? So Bravos and Cocktails Roaring 20's Girls Trip. I just watched the first 2 episodes of Girls Trip, you're gonna love it. Nene is in the first 10 minutes, okay? Now, what does the first 10 minutes entails though, right? What does the first 10 minutes entail? Does it show all of the OGs that they're gonna be seeing on the trip? That doesn't mean that she's gonna be in the first 10 minutes. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that she's gonna be in the first 10 minutes. We'll see. But I'm excited to see Nene on the Ultimate Girls Trip. And I love Nene down, but I hope that's where it stops and where it ends. She does not need to be back on the show. You know, I don't think that she, you know, the last time we saw Nene, listen, she probably changed. I don't know. This is a good picture, Nene. This is a good picture, Nene. This is a real, it gotta be a real picture. Nene, you did this. Nene, you did, she always wanted to be a sex kitten. You did this. She's giving clavicle. She got a wrap dress on. Okay. Look at the hands on her. Jesus. Them some, baby. Them some, baby, the hands is giving Bruce, girl. You gotta get some more nails, baby. You guys, I can know that's the one. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said Nene lucky they even called her back after suing the network and calling Andy a cokehead. I agree if she can stay home. But see, if Andy is a cokehead, he's a cokehead, baby. Now I don't agree with the racist stuff. If you know what I'm saying? But if he a cokehead, he a cokehead. If I saw you do coke, I saw you do coke. Kathy Griffin came out and said that he offered her coke during a commercial break. Yes, baby. Put a 4 in the chat. Kathy Griffin came out and said that he offered her coke. I believe that he offered her coke. I do believe it. I believe it. He offered her coke. He does coke, baby. He does coke. He probably do it on the weekend now since he got Benji in Savannah. But you know, he does coke, baby. He does coke. He does coke. Now, are you saying that just because she's seen him do coke before, maybe he's not a coke head? I mean, I guess you could say that. You just seen me do coke. I'm not no coke head though, right? You just seen me, you know what I'm saying, smoke crack before. That don't mean I'm a crack head, right? But I get what you're saying though. Okay. What else? See, shout out to Nene. I am going to be watching the Ultimate Girls. Listen, I probably just watched the Atlanta episode. We'll see how the first episode go if I'm gonna participate in the whole season because I haven't watched the Dallas Girls. I never watched Orange County. Never watched one episode of Orange County. I have watched 1 or 2 episodes of New Jersey. I have watched Miami a season. I think I watched a couple of episodes of New York when they did the new cast. So we'll see. We'll see what all I'm gonna get into. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. Andy can be a cokehead, but said to my employer is another thing, and begging on your knees for your back is another thing. For your job back is another thing. But baby, you a cokehead if you my employer. You a cokehead if you my coworker. You a cokehead. You a cokehead. It doesn't matter what you do, baby. It doesn't matter what you do. I was about to drag Whitney Houston into this, but she ain't did nothing to me. But they said that her voice was the 8th wonder of the world, and she was still a cokehead. What does that mean? What does that mean, baby? I don't know. I mean, a cokehead is a cokehead, baby. Dead or alive. Rich or poor. Manager or bravo. You know what I'm saying, manager? I don't know. I'm just saying, baby. Okay. Now let's get to let's get over here to this loser. What JT say? We ain't fucking with no losers. Hands in the air if you came with a shooter. Okay? So Kiana over here begging for her goddamn champagne flu back. After she done got hit upside the head with one child. Let it go. Girl, let it go. So Kiana done got engaged, y'all. Okay? Kiana made a post. Girl, this man don't want you. This man ain't even looking into the, is he supposed to be in engagement photos? Is he supposed to be engagement photos? And I know this ain't the $2 million ring he was looking at. Is that the $2 million ring he was looking at? How much was the ring that I believe it was the $2 million ring he was looking at. Bitch, Beyonce wedding ring is $5 million and Jay-Z is a billionaire. You mean to tell me that Greg is buying Kiana a $2 million ring? Greg is buying, child, get on out my face. Get on out my face. He ain't even looking into the picture. She wrote, God's timing writes the most beautiful love stories. The most beautiful chapter of my life begins with us. Us and his 3 kids. Oh, please. Us and his 3 kids. Girl, you forgot about the 3 kids. Okay? Look at her. She ain't giving wife. She giving whore. Okay? She's just so happy to be a wife. He ain't even looking. This man is not even committed to the photo shoot. He haven't looked in the camera not one time. Oh, here you go. So, mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it, but I'm glad she off our screen. And you and I, you not gonna you. And another thing with you, Kiana, you're not gonna get your job back like Robin did. Ain't nobody invested in you. We don't want to see you. Period. We don't want to see you, but we did see you. I saw you this weekend. You was with what's her name? Tia. At least I think that was Tia. At least I thought it was Tia. See, this is the thing. This is the nastiness about Giselle. And I used to like Giselle. This is the nastiness with Giselle. I looked at this picture. I said, okay, that's clearly Kiana. Okay. That's supposed to be Angela. That's not you, babe. That's not you, babe. I mean, this is what we saw on the show. But who is this? This definitely can't be Tia. This definitely can't be a Tia. This is not you, babe. This is not you, babe. This ain't Tia. This ain't Tia. And Tia edited herself in the photo, but she didn't edit Angel. She didn't edit Angel. Baby, Angel said she lost weight, baby. She said she got a class from her arm, baby. She said, look at the weight loss. Girl, that thing ain't even connecting though, mama. Y'all can see it. Girl, that thing ain't even connecting. Girl, that thing about to break off your arm. Girl, quit trying to show us that you lost weight, girl. Quit trying to show us she lost a little bit of weight and put that thing in her arm, cut off her goddamn circulation. Angela, girl, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. That thing ain't even connecting. It's supposed to connect. It's supposed to connect. Tia, this is not you, babe. This ain't you, babe. You edit the hell out them pictures, okay? So we got baby Tia, girl. You are a good editor, baby. This is art. Oh, Angel. Look at Angel, girl. Kiki, you look good, Kiki. Okay. Hey, Tia, you just editing yourself, and you're not letting nobody else use the app. And she got the nerve to pound girls night, pound engagement, pound sisterhood. And you went over here talking about pound sisterhood, but you didn't pass the phone to nobody else to edit themselves in a photo. Look at the Angel. She did edit the photo. Look at this one. Look at this one. With the thing on Angela's arm. The thing on Angela's arm is touching now. It's touching now. What is that thing called on her arm? You can't zoom in. You can't zoom in on Instagram. But the thing on her arm is touching now. See, at first it wasn't touching, but now she's sitting down, it's touching. So what it gave me is that when they sat down, that it was touching, but when she ate, the cuff, thank you, Princess Jasmine. So when she sat down, the cuff was touching, but when she ate, she could tear up some shit. Angel can tear up some shit. She ate, it wasn't touching no more. So we got the pictures of it not touching no more when she ate. The girl that went to your arm? I ain't never seen that before. But different strokes, okay? Okay. Oh, this is Kiana Ring. Girl. Kiana, you should have showed this on your page, baby. Kiana trying to give it to Tia so Tia can show us so we could be like, oh, let's put it back on the show. Girl, bye. This ain't Tia. I'm sorry. This ain't Tia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This ain't you, Tia. That's not you, babe. That's not you. Okay? Angela, I miss you, though. Angel, we gonna miss you, Angel. Okay? What else did I see? Child. Now, when Shamia when Shamia was on Watch What Happens Live, now, when Shamia was on Watch What Happens Live, she told us that she was going to be in St. Louis this weekend and she was going to be going to a St. Louis baseball game, right? And so she went there with Kelly. Her and Kelly was at the baseball game and she had to let Kelly borrow some of her clothes. Y'all, look at this.
Hey, best friends, we traded our peaches in for some baseball.
Kelly can't fit them pants. Y'all, them Shamia pants. Look at them pants all on the floor. Kelly walking all on them motherfucking pants. Girl, at least cuff them up at the bottom. See, that's what I'm saying. Shamia Shamil, you ain't no good friend, girl. You ain't no good friend. At least cuff the. If your man is your husband is the princess of Munda, Shamil, if your man got all this money, you supposed to have a tailor with you. Why is she walking with on your pants like that? Look at her. That girl can't fit these pants.
Oh my God.
You can't even see the stilettos. Girl, come on, y'all. She's stepping on the pants, y'all. She wearing Shamia pants. And girl, it's a packed house, ain't it? It look like them escape concerts. There's a lot of people in the motherfucking stand. It remind me of when the taping SWV was on. Oh please, shout out to Beyonce for having real sold out tours, baby.
Oh! Ready?
Mm-mm.
Softball, that was for real. Thanks so much. That was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna leave. Okay, Kelly's man supposedly has money too. The Nickly Design. I'm glad you said that. She got a whole DL man, child. Kelly man don't even claim her in public. Let me see. I saw a picture. Do I gotta say? I saw some pictures of Kelly and her man, and she was on the boat with her man, and her man had on the helmet. He don't even want to claim her in public. That man don't want to, like, she in a whole DL relationship with a man that's showing up to the scene, showing up everywhere except for on camera with her and claiming her. And she's sitting up here talking about she don't want his life in danger because her ex-husband crazy. Girl, bye. This man can't protect you. He can't protect you. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I must have saved it to Twitter. Let me see. Girl in a whole DL relationship. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I thought I had it saved. I'm gone. It's gone. Okay, what else did I see? Gerald is under the helmet. Security, Kelly is going on dates with Gerald's brother, double date with Shamia. Can we see the photo? I got the photos of her, but I don't got the photo of her with the man on the boat. She was on like some type of, she was on the boat and he was driving something on top of the water like a jet ski or something like that. And he had on the helmet, okay? So she wrote, instead of on the creek, we went to the ocean. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Papa. You're not giving Kim, baby. Okay, so here she go, Lynn. I guess he holding the camera. One thing I don't try to do is keep up. I do my own thing, stay in my own lane, and ride my own wave. But the difference is, baby, it's so cute saying that now that you're broken, you living in Shamia's house, but you did try to keep up before. You're not trying to keep up now because you can't keep up because we know you're penniless. You're broke. You're broke. You tried to keep up. Make me lose my breath. You tried. You tried. Okay? So here she go trying to give sex kitten. In the words of Claudia Jordan, baby, who the fuck you? Shout out to Claudia. Baby. She said, babe, baby, boo. Kinda lame now. Please refer me to Supreme Leader. Girl. I'm so sick of Kelly. Okay. What else did I see over here with these Atlanta girls? Drew Sador. Okay. Over here with Drew. Okay. It says, a new update has emerged in the Drew Sador and Ralph Pittman divorce. As previously reported in a final divorce decree, Ralph was required to pay Drew $145,054.12 within 45 days for her share of the equity in the former marital home. According to news reports, Ralph has reportedly made that payment before the court-ordered deadline. While I have not yet obtained the latest court filing confirming the payment, a trusted source indicates the deadline was met. Okay? If these reports are accurate, the next step outlined in the divorce decree will require Drew to transfer her ownership interest in the home to Ralph by signing a quitclaim deed, vacate the marital residence within the court order time frame, which reports indicate will place her move out by August. This comes after the court awarded Ralph ownership of the home, primary physical custody of the children during the school year, and ordered Drew to pay $2,218 per month in child support. The story is still developing, and I'll continue to provide updates as more court records become available. Okay. So, Drew, do you mean to tell me that Drew bought some Hennessy to Portia to the reunion, some cherry Hennessy to Portia at the reunion, but she couldn't even make sure her kids were dropped off at school on time? Priorities. Priorities. You done took your ass to New York and I bought some cherry Hennessy with you, but you couldn't make sure that your kids was at school on time. And nobody threw a shot at you about losing your kids at the reunion yet. Thank you for the super chat, Dina. She said, did you see Drew's TikTok with her daughter? I guess she has time to dance with them. That's what I was telling them about. Yeah, she's still boxy. Ralph won big time. I've never seen this. I've never seen, I've seen men have custody of their kids before, but I've never seen a man win custody of the kids. I never seen, you gotta be, shit, even losing Isaiah, mama got custody of the kids, baby. Gave her the baby over to the white woman, Jessica Lange. They gave Halle Berry the baby over to Jessica Lange, baby, and she threw the baby in the garbage can. So that just lets you know what type of mother Drew is. She's a horrible mother. She's a horrible mother. And y'all gonna try to rewrite the shit. Drew claims that she had the time mismanagement disorder. Gabor. Sharjay, when did she started having that? She's always on time to film with the girls. August is 5 days away. I'm starting from tomorrow, beloved. Right. Okay. What else did I see? I really want to talk to y'all about Eliza Reign, but I know that's more of a Patreon conversation. That's more of a Patreon conversation. Who are we gonna talk about though? Who could we talk about? Because I'm in everybody's business. I am. I'm in everybody's business. Let's go over here to Sarah Gilson. I don't know. I know I done told y'all this story before. And I know that Monique King has let y'all know that the story was true. I would never forget. It was a woman. She had to be from Louisiana, I believe. And she had went online. You know, the people in the hood. I remember when she was on Facebook. I remember when I was a freshman in college, Facebook, you used to have to be in, and you used to have had enrolled in a college to make a Facebook page. You used to have an EDU email to get, that was in 2006. Put a 6 in the chat if you remember. In 2006, when I was in college, to make a Facebook page, you used to have a .edu behind your name and to make a Facebook page. And I remember people that I knew that didn't go to college, they didn't spend a day in college, baby, was making Facebook page and adding me. I'm like, what the fuck they doing over here? And anyway, long story short, I'll never forget, it was a woman in Louisiana. I believe she was in Louisiana. She was in either Louisiana or Arkansas. She was somewhere in the South. And she was messing with her baby daddy. And the baby daddy had a new girlfriend. And the girl was online saying that she was sleeping with the baby daddy or whatever. And you know what I told y'all, nigga don't give a damn about a bitch. When he in love with a new bitch, he don't give a damn about you no more. She got online saying that she was still sleeping with her baby daddy. And she was doing all this crazy stuff online to that man, baby. And the girlfriend had seen it. And the man had called her and said, bitch, you want to be famous? I'm going to make you famous. And he left his job. And the girlfriend was like, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about that. He said, no, I'm going to make you famous. And he went over there to that girl's house and lined her and all her children up and her brother and stuff in the living room. And he pulled out a gun and killed her. And people started running out the room. It was online. I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. And I remember I was talking to my cousin about it. And my cousin told me I'm gonna stop clowning these niggas. Life lessons. Thank you, Tennis Chanel. Life lessons. Quit playing with these niggas, y'all. Cause people don't be listen. You done already got the upper hand, baby. Leave. Let the nigga leave the nigga alone. Leave the nigga alone. Okay? Yes, people don't understand the danger they put themselves in by blaming stuff online. L'Oreal, especially when the person ain't got nothing to lose. Especially when the person ain't got nothing to lose. Leave these niggas alone when they ain't got nothing to lose.
Message.
They ain't got shit. They will take you up out of here. Okay? So y'all know the popular Netflix documentary trend that's been going on. Okay? It says, I saw the woman's video. A girl named Sarah Gilson, okay? She got online 7-Eleven, okay? And said, preparing for when Netflix drops a documentary about my soon-to-be ex-husband, who I just found out was a PDL. Okay, here she go. And she wrote, I wish I was joking, pound, plot fix, pound, Netflix, pound, documentary. Okay? That's her. That's her. Influencer Sarah Gilson, that was her in the picture, allegedly fatally unalived by husband in a unaliving in a he got her and then got himself amid divorce and weeks after filing for restraining order and accusing him of PDF in Netflix doctrine. Okay? Y'all, let it go. Y'all let it go. Leave these people, y'all, baby, you, girl, my heart breaks because it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. Mama, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. I am. But baby, y'all use this as life lessons. Leave these people alone. Quit trying to always clown somebody. Everybody can't take that. And I'm not saying that he was right. I'm just saying it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, baby. Let me read the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said the experience is still there for you. Where the video go? I'm gonna have it uploaded next time just for you, Big L88. Jerry, I thank you for the super chat. He said there's a stranger in my house in photos, baby. There was actually two strangers in that photo. I didn't see Angel and I didn't see Tia. The only person I saw was Kiana. And y'all know I don't like Kiana, but she always have a face card. She always had a face card. Even when Gabor busted it. Even when Gabor busted upside her motherfucking head with that glass in the club, baby, she still had a face card. Thank you for the super chat, Big L. She said you didn't read my super chat. You always miss it. No, I didn't, Miss Big L. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I didn't miss it. I just have to come back and look at them. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said Big Pink looked good at the reunion with her bald headed self. And guess what, Big L? The bald head didn't look dirty this time either. The bald head didn't look dirty this time either. Okay? So it says TikTok influencer Sarah Gilson was allegedly fatally unalived by her husband, Jeremiah Sean Duffy, aka Duffy Daddy, on TikTok in an apparent unaliving, I'm taking myself out. On Thursday, July 23rd, the All-Was-So Police Department arrived at Gilson's home at around 11:15 p.m. A child living there called 911 to report a domestic dispute. Upon arrival, police found Gilson, 43, and Duffy, 48, unalived, both with gunshot wounds. An extended family member later identified the couple who was going through a divorce, and allegedly Duffy broke into Gilson's home, unalived her, and then turned the pow on himself. Gilson filed for an emergency protective restraining order against Duffy on June 10th. Mama, And I'm just, listen, don't be mad at me, y'all. All I'm saying is this. If you put a restraining order on the man, that means that you was in fear of your life from the man, or you thought that things can go left. Why would you get your ass on the internet playing with that man? I'm not saying that he was right. I'm not saying that he was right. But why would you if you already had a restraining order out of the man, on the man, why would you get online and play with the man? Leave the man alone. Leave the man alone. But that's the problem with it. I think the thing is, I think that y'all don't understand. I feel like a lot of times people be green and y'all think that I can do it and I can say whatever I want to. You can, but that you can't control what other people do. So while in the perfect world, you can get online and just make a TikTok and say whatever you want to say about somebody, and he's not supposed, that's the perfect world. But we are not in the perfect world, and human beings are not perfect. Baby, you should have made that TikTok, mama. I'm sorry. Okay? She had a restraining order out on him on June 10th. He was immediately ordered out of their home and to stay 100 yards away from Gilson. By June 23rd, the order was extended through August 24th. The same day Gilson filed a protected order, another woman filed a separate protected order against Duffy on behalf of her 15-year-old daughter, who played on a youth basketball team he coached. The girl's mother alleged Duffy kissed and touched the child before being caught by another coach, okay? The child told her mother Duffy allegedly engaged in other inappropriate behavior, like sending her messages, inviting her to his hotel room during a tournament trip, and offering her money to keep her quiet. The order was also extended through August 24th on June 23rd. On July 11th, Gilson jumped on a Netflix documentary trend and accused her ex of being a PDF. Nearly 2 weeks later, she was shot unalived. She leaves behind 2 kids from a previous marriage. According to the Oklahoman, Gilson had filed 2 protective orders against Duffy in 2021. However, they was later dismissed because she did not attend the hearings. In the filing, she alleged Duffy had a pawpaw, threatened unaliving himself, and went on the run. The first comment I see, somebody wrote, stay quiet and have an exit plan isn't talked about enough, especially the stay quiet part. Especially the stay quiet part. Leave the man alone, baby. Leave the man alone, baby. If he was a PDF and he about to lose everything, I would think that a motherfucker that was getting ready, that was a PDF and got found out about it, I would think they would be ready to take their stuff up out of here. And I don't want to go with you. I don't want to go with you. Leave me alone. I ain't got no kids with you. I'm done with you, baby. You ain't got to worry about me saying a motherfucking thing to you. They would have asked me, how is Derek doing? I would have said, Derek who? Who? The nigga already dead to me. The nigga already dead to me, but see, she got online trying to be cute. She got online trying to be cute. I don't like this. I don't like this. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said Big Pink looked good at the reunion with her bald head. Yes, she did. Thank you for the super chat, Big L. She said that bulldagger Pink look good at the reunion. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Women do it too. Police couldn't arrest him. They needed a federal warrant to get him. Hey, Tony Sutton. Not just men, Naomi. Women need to protect themselves. Yeah, I'm welcome. Women need to protect themselves, but she also should have been quiet. She should have stayed quiet. She should have, but I guess likes meant more to her. But do they got likes on TikTok? Do they got likes on TikTok? Women should not be trusting men who are not emotionally attuned. Those boars are made to brute their ways through everything. He is still the PDF, dead or not. Gabor, he was gonna unalive her anyways. Print fire ass, baby, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Never provoke a dangerous person. No, you don't. Never provoke them. I'm sorry, baby. Yes, TikTok is like them too. I don't give a F. I'm exposing. And they on me. I'm gonna put a flower on your grave. Girl, you better, I'm telling you, Naomi, did you see me put the message in here? Take heed.
Message.
Leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone. Leave that nigga alone, girl. You talking about you gonna do it anyway. Girl, you got 3 kids. You got 3 kids. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They gonna be in the system. Okay? What else did I see? Baby, this story about Celeste. And when I tell you this story about Celeste, make my stomach hurt. This story about Celeste and David make my stomach hurt. Do you hear me? And let me tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all say. I probably should wait to say this on Patreon. Listen, they talking about the parents done ran out of the courtroom. Baby, them parents ain't doing nothing but putting on courtroom theater, if you ask me.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Baby, them people ain't, them parents ain't care about more about Celeste than the man on the moon. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Them people in there putting on. The mamas and daddies in there putting on. Now, I want this to be said, okay? The girl was 14 when she was found. She was turning 15. She was already dead at 14. They found the body on her 15th birthday or a day or two after her 15th birthday, okay? Text messages. Well, first of all, they had pictures of her and him engaged in sexual acts, and they said that the mom and daddy had to run out the courtroom because they didn't want to see the graphic pics. The pictures are too graphic. Baby, let me tell you something. I remember seeing a video. There is a video online of Celeste, and it tells you that the parents wasn't shit because Celeste had ran away before. They knew that she was at the man's house, and they went to go get her about her home. She ran away again. And how I knew that the parents let her stay is because before her 14th birthday, when she was 13 years old, she had cussed out the neighbors. And I wasn't worried about her cussing out the neighbors. She was a young girl. She was off the chain, wild little girl. She ain't the first girl that was wild. But see, she came home for her birthday, her 14th birthday, and then left and went running again. So the fact that she came home let me know that she was over there staying with that nigga, and they didn't give a damn that she was over there with a grown man because he was a millionaire. They didn't give a damn that she was around there with a grown man because he was a real millionaire, and he probably was paying their rent or giving them hush money to shut it up, to shut them up. Right, that's right. She was coming as she pleased. She was coming as she pleased. But my whole thing is, what the fuck is she doing? You over here with a millionaire, baby. Your mom and daddy live in apartments. Your mom and daddy live in apartments. Girl, what you going to be home for? What you coming home for? What could your mom and daddy get you that this millionaire can't? And I'm not saying it on her because she was young, but that's what her mama should have told her. Baby, you over there with a whole millionaire. What could we get you? Baller shot caller? Shit, you did better. That's what her mama should have told her. Girl, you did better than me. I'm over here with Jesus. I'm getting up every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to a pie factory, and you over here with a millionaire. Okay? Baby. They ran out the courtroom. Listen, I feel like the parents pimped the daughter out, and I'm standing on that. They pimped the daughter out, and I'm standing on that. They didn't care that she was out there because the man had money. And I want the mama and daddy in jail. I do. I want the mama and daddy in jail. And it just goes to show, baby, if this was a black girl, and I'm sorry to say, if this was a black girl, baby, they would be dragging them through the mud. Do you hear me? They would be dragging them through the mud. The mama and daddy knew where she was at. They knew where the girl was at. Okay? So, court testimony reveals that Celeste Rivers, the teenage girl who David is accused of unaliving, was pregnant and had an abortion a year before she was unalived. And I knew that it had to have been something with an abortion because they had the autopsy. I read the autopsy report. What they did, it was they couldn't really understand what was going on with the body because the body was so decomposed. And once they really did do a autopsy, they said that she was not pregnant within the last 18 months. I think they said that she had not had an abortion within the last 18 months. And so I'm like, why would they put that in there? Because she had had an abortion prior. See, so she was already pregnant at probably 12 or 13 years old. She was probably pregnant at 12 or 13 years old. Okay. Shout out to Perla, baby. Okay. Let me see. So we got some text messages. Let me see. I know I had them saved because there were some text messages that. Oh, and he had nude pictures of him and her engaged in sexual acts. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. He had some nude pictures of them engaged in sexual acts, and the mom and daddy running out the courtroom. Child, please. When I tell you I would have tripped them, I would have tripped them and said, sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down, bitch. Okay? It says in the exchange, Burke. You know, David last name is Burke, okay? Revis is Celeste, okay? So I'm just gonna, instead of saying Burke and Revis, I'm just gonna say David and Celeste. David allegedly apologized to Celeste, writing, I'm sorry again, baby. I didn't want to ever put you through this. Celeste allegedly responded, no, it's okay. Don't worry. Both of us are able to take care of it. Don't worry about it, my love, she later wrote, according to the messages. Okay? Hold on. Text in the court reveals 13-year-old Celeste was pregnant and had an abortion over a year before she was killed. In recent court documents, during the preliminary hearing for singer David, evidence showed that Celeste Rivers became pregnant and had an abortion in early 2024 when she was 13 years old. Burke, who was at the time 18. So she was 13. And when she was 18. Okay? Celeste allegedly responded, no, it's okay. Don't worry. Both of us are able to take care of it. Don't worry about it, my love, she later wrote, according to the messages. David allegedly told Celeste, you so much stronger than me. I love you. She's so much stronger than you at 13 and you 18. Okay? You so much stronger than me. I love you more, my love. This is what Celeste wrote. I love you more, my love. It's okay. Neither of us are capable of watching the baby. Celeste allegedly replied. The pair then appeared to discuss when the abortion would happen. David asked, when are you going to get it done? Celeste said, 2 days. David also appeared to question whether he was the father, writing, my mom said I have to ask this question. Don't get offended, but is it mine? Of course it is, David, Celeste allegedly replied. So his mama knew that he was fucking a 13-year-old? So the mama knew. So both of the parents knew. What I'm telling you though, I'm not surprised that his mama knew. Because what I do know about my life, what my life experiences has taught me, is that people will overlook a lot of shit when you got money. People will overlook a lot of shit when you got money. As long as his mama was dripped in Gucci and motherfucking gold, she probably didn't give a damn what was going on. Yeah, Russell. He lying. His mama didn't ask that. He asked for himself. But they sure gonna bring it into question in court. Naomi say, and one more thing, she was TikTok famous. Why the F would she put up something that's deeply disturbing and heartbreaking for her family just for views and likes when she was already getting that? Who you talking about, Sarah? She was TikTok famous. What you mean? They definitely saw the girl because she's a kid. She was only 13. Didn't she need the parents' consent to do what? From my understanding, David and baby girl got her fake ID stating that she was 17 years old. Child, at a certain point, my mama would have been asking where her mommy and daddy at, when they coming to dinner. What is this 17-year? What do you mean she's spending the night over here at your house? What do you mean she's spending the night over here at your house? Not money, just mamas will always look the other way when it comes to their son. Now, see, Patterson, here you go. You don't need consent in California. You consent, what? Yes, you guys are saying she did it for attention and views. She was already TikTok famous, so how does that make sense? She was, you talking about Sarah? Yes, you guys are saying she did it for attention and views because she did it for attention and views. She was trying to jump on trends like everybody else. She wasn't the first. If she was the first person who did the documentary thing, I would have said it. But she was looking for it. Baby, she was looking for it. She could be TikTok famous and still be looking for attention and views, baby. She can be. It happens. I'm sure the girl had a fake ID. Suez Canal, I'm sure she had a fake ID too, but where's your mama? You over here living with my son at 17 years old? No, baby, where your mama at? Let me meet your mama. Let me meet your mama. Let me speak to your mama because your mama must not be no motherfucking good. You over here morning, noon, and night with my son. You over here all shacked up with my son. Let me see who your mama is. And tell her she needs to tell you to take your ass at home. That's what my mama would have said to her. Don't you think your daughter need to be at home? But my mama wouldn't even ask to speak to her mama. My mama would have said, get rid of her. Get rid of her. What is she doing over here 24/7? Because my mama would have got, like, my mama can get a little, you know, she could be a little, if you get on the bad side, she could get the act, you know what I'm saying? She'll be nice with you when you first meet her, but by the third or fourth day, and Celeste is over there waking up around there, my mama would be like, you ain't got no home to go to? Don't you think you might want to go home? Don't you want to go visit your folks? You ain't got nowhere to be? Most of the Netflix trends I saw was jokes. But see, Hud said, Pound, I wish I was joking. That's what Hud said. Yes, baby. He did get rid of her. Ooh, Crystal, you ate that. That's sad because he did get rid of her. You know, I didn't even mean it like that. I just be talking. I ain't mean get rid of her like that. I mean get her ass out the house. But I guess they meant by any means necessary. My family would demand to meet her family. She chose the wrong venue to speak her truth, and the cost of the Netflix documentary would have done that on its own. Right. He also took her own, but I'm not trying to be funny, Rob J. Can we do the, can I say something? No, I ain't gonna say it. It's too soon. It's too soon. I gotta say it though. No, I'm not gonna say it. It's too soon. It's too soon. Well, I'm not. It's not. Well, it's not a joke. At least she gonna get her doc. She gonna get a doc after all, baby. That's all. I would have took that little ish home. My mama don't live. Yeah, my mama don't. You live somewhere? My mama. You had a real mother. Yeah, I had a real mother. I had a real mother. Oh, she gonna get a doc, baby. That's right. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying she gonna have a real doc, baby. She gonna have a real doc. She gonna have a real doc. They gonna give her a doc, baby. Trust me. They probably got the cameras in their kid's face now, baby. They probably got the cameras in their kid's face now. When the boy will call my house in high school, my mom will hang up on him and that voice sound too deep. Now, Desiree. Now, come on, man. Now, come on, man. I'm not victim. I'm being the realist. I would have called the police on myself. I'm not going to jail for no one. I'm not trying to be too soon, Lakeisha. Don't do me the irony. I'm just saying. They won't give her a doc. This is another day for women in 2026. Naomi, baby, that was a white woman in America. Baby, that was a white woman in America who you claim was already TikTok famous. Baby, I'm telling you, her people are signing the paperwork as they speak. Trust when I tell you. This time next year, you're going to be seeing, Gabor, you was right. I'm telling you, baby. That's a white woman in America. They're not going to have no doc about that black doctor that was over there killed by that man that was trying to run in Virginia. That black woman over there, that queen, that dentist that they had over there, they're not going to have a doc for her. They're not going to have it. She was light-skinned, but she was still black. She was light-skinned, but she was still black. This white woman over here that was TikTok famous? Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby. Dr. Fairfax, they're not going to have no... They probably said, who? Please. Boy, I remember that mention. Phaedra was dirty for the yes, she did. That lady gonna have a TV series about her life on CBS. Right, baby. Well, I'm glad he will be exposed on the national platform then. RIP to the angel. Naomi, and I want you, baby. I want that angel. I want her story to be a testament to you to not get online with that bullshit. Wait till the nigga is dead or in jail before you get online with the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Wait until he's in jail before you say he a pedophile. I mean, before you get to saying the stuff. Wait until he's away and it's safe. Because it wasn't safe for her. Learn something from this. Where's Tyra? Learn from this. And the words of Jill Scott, don't do the same dumb shit. Don't do the same dumb shit. Please. Remember when Gabby Petito was missing, blonde with blue eyes? They searched so hard for finding her. Baby, it was everywhere, baby. Baby, Gabby was everywhere. Gabby was everywhere. I saw a movie with Gabby. They had a Tubi movie for Gabby. They had documentaries for Gabby. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. And that was less than a year. The white family trying to find a way to sue TikTok now. Oh, baby, yes. Baby, I can make fake pages. He won't even know it's me. Nene. Nene, leave a man alone, baby. I get what you're saying. Leave a man alone. Just why not just leave him alone? How about that? You want to make fake pages? Why you got to go all through that? Leave the man alone, baby, until he's in jail. Raise your kids. Does it mean that much to you, girl? Go at home and hug your child. Tell him you love him. Leave that man alone. Celeste wasn't an angel. She was a runaway looking for the bag. Oh, my God. Wait till Nancy Grace covered this white lady case. Baby, oh, baby. They will spotlight white failure so they can help them get money on the back end. All the white scammers get TV shows and documentaries to make some money to offset that debt. I think women need to start moving like J-Lo and enough. Don't let them look for you. You go looking for them and deal with it. Gabby was a blue-eyed blonde wasp. What is a wasp? Let me know. Thank you for the big super chat, Big L88. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. She say, I'm catching up on the live. The Sarah girl was here in Oklahoma. And oh, yes, to the Louisiana woman and her children, life lessons. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, baby. I will never forget that, baby. That man said, you want to be famous? I'm going to make you famous. I'm going to make you famous. That's the first thing I thought of, Monique King, when I saw Sarah's story. I thought of, you want to be famous? I'm going to make you famous. He made her famous, all right. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said them parents need to go to the floor below in the Easter hand basket. I want them in jail immediately. Immediately. I want them in jail immediately. I really do. I promise to God I do. You crack me up every time you say, man, my dad says that. What? What? Naomi say, why would I let a PDF apologizer out of time out when she's laughing about me being unalived by a pedal for exposing me? How is that fun? Talking about good and bad. Okay, I don't understand what you're talking about. Name. Big L88 say Natalie Ann Holloway was all over also, and that was 05, baby. That was the year before my senior trip. My mama looked at me and told me, baby, I bought home my senior packet. I bought home my senior packet. Natalie graduated in 05. I graduated in 06. I bought home my senior packet. My mama took that thing out of it and threw it on the floor. You won't be going to this. You won't be going. I think I was. Now listen. My school we wasn't going to no motherfucking Aruba. You get what I'm saying? My school, we wasn't going to no Aruba. We ain't had no, baby. We was going right over there to Cancun. No shade. I'm just saying. We was going right over there to Cancun. My mama looked at that packet and took it out and threw it on the floor. You won't be going there. You won't be going there. You know, I went to school with all Mexicans. And I've told y'all about the shit over here with Nolan. Who mama was about to let them go on a trip with a whole bunch of Mexicans? Who mama? My mama told me we went to a school with. Listen, we went to school with I went to school with the South Park Mexicans. My mama told me when she was growing up in Houston, a Mexican was known for cutting your motherfucking throat and taking their ass back over there to the border. Taking their ass back over there back to Mexico, they'll cut your motherfucking throat and send you back over there to Mexico, and they take their ass back over there to Mexico. That's what my mom told me when we was growing up. But the Mexicans that we went to school with and stuff was cool. They was like South Park Mexicans. They was like Baby Joker there. But I wasn't gonna go to Mexico with them so they can cut my motherfucking throat and send me and put me under grandma's house. Oh, no ma'am. No ma'am. I wasn't going on a senior trip. I told you I'm a really truth hurt sometime. About what? I graduated and I don't know what's going on. Not SPM? Yes. I'm SPM. You know my name. Y'all remember that? SPM. South Park Mexican. SPM. South Park Mexican. It used to come on the box. Thanks for the super chat, cutie country guy. He said they would have chopped you up and served you on the side like Pico the guy. Oh, yes. GGABOR, yes. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I did go to Mexico. Me and my homeboys, they was all black. We went to South Padre Island my senior year for spring break. We went to South Padre Island, and Mexico was just right there. It was like some part of Mexico that had an M in it. It was like Madagascar. I can't think of the name of it, but it was right there, and we drove right across just to say that we went. But yes, baby, we went. I went. Well, y'all, that's all I got. I got a lot of more stuff that we want to talk about, but I wasn't fucking with school truths. People be too gossip too much for me. Well, Amy J, that was if you was over there letting niggas swing. The only time that the girls used to get to being talked about when they went on the school trips. What was you doing at the school trips to be talked about, beloved? Better yet, and I'm not trying to victim shame. What the fuck was Natalie doing? Natalie, if I remember correctly, now I didn't follow everything with the Natalie case, but I know that the man who killed Natalie, who unalived Natalie, ended up unaliving another girl a little bit later on. But Natalie had went around there. Natalie was over there meeting up with a boy. I believe they had Natalie walking out the hotel to meet up with a man, right? All over here in Aruba by herself. Natalie had met up with a man over there in Aruba. A boy in Aruba. Girl, please. We definitely ain't fucking no nigga. No nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can see you going over there to Aruba. Okay. You're not gonna mess with another nigga from the States. You about to mess with an Arubian? Please. And I'm not. Okay, let me be clear. Okay. But that's. Ooh. Oh, Natalie, baby. Oh, Natalie. Natalie had. Oh, Jerry. Okay. I went on one school trip and let a boy freak on me, school dance, and I was called all types of hoes. I went on one school trip and let a boy freak on me, school dance. It was called all type of hoes. Wait a minute. I went on one school trip and let a boy freak on me. School dance, I was called. What do you mean you let a boy freaked on you at the school trip? Aruba is now just getting back popular. I would never go. Oh, Amy, did you see Beatrice from Love Island with cornrows in? Madison Holly, I did see her over there jumping in the long jump. She won the long jump, y'all. But Beatrice won the long jump. You know, freak dancing at the school dance on the trip. What? You know, freak dancing at the school dance on the trip. I don't know about no trip and then having a freak dance. Y'all went on a trip and had a dance on the trip. Y'all could have had y'all could have had a dance at the house. Y'all could have had a dance at the house, especially if y'all was freaking. What's going on? Ashley, I did. Sometimes, yeah. You know, we're not on Patreon, Amy J. So let's okay. Amy J, we're not on Patreon. You say that for Patreon, baby. Letting the boy hump on your butt. Good. Okay. You mean bumping and grinding on the dance floor? Bumping. All right. But y'all, that's all I got today. I think she meant she was freak dancing at a dance and wanted a school event. And she was known. Wait, I think she means she was freak dancing at a school dance and wanted a school event, and she was known as a hoe after. Gabor would have been talking about you too. No, I would have never. After that experience, I was like, fuck these hoes. I got to be on the creep. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, baby. I'm just letting you know, baby, I would have never been. Okay. Loving is love. Oh, sweet Amy. Oh, my Amy. My sweet Gabor. I don't know. A prom was in the airport's ballroom because it spins. The sports team rented its penthouse for the freaks. Oh, wow. I don't think they would have let me in, baby. How could the teacher stop you, Angie? Time for wine and trees. Enjoy y'all Sunday. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all tomorrow. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.